It is time for yet another one of these FIFA 19 experiment videos, but today we're doing something different. It's Barcelona versus Real Madrid. It's an El Clasico, but in the future. So I've gone ahead and put together a Barcelona side that we could be seeing in the future in like 4 or 5 years, with guys like Ousmane Dembele, Artur Melo, and of course Barca's new huge signing from Holland, Frenkie de Jong. And also I've done the same thing for Real Madrid. I've put together a side that we could be seeing from them in like 5 years, with extremely talented players like Vinicius Jr, Marco Asensio, Brahim Diaz, one of their newer signings. And naturally the next thing we're going to be doing is putting these two teams head to head in an AI versus AI match to find out which team is better, Barcelona or Real Madrid. And of course this could be a great indicator to find out which club has invested better in youth, which club has possibly a better future. So this should be a fun one. It's future of Barcelona versus future of Real Madrid. Let's get this one started. If you guys do enjoy these experiment style videos, I'd really appreciate you guys showing your support by dropping a like on the video, and make sure to subscribe for more of such style of content, and also comment down below what experiment we should do next. Let's take a look at the teams in detail. Here we've got the future Barcelona team. The criteria I've used to include players in both these teams is that they should be, of course, extremely talented youngsters. They should be owned by the clubs. They can be loaned out or have a buyout clause. So that's that. So Barcelona's team right here on your screen in a 4-3-3 formation. I presume Barcelona are going to stick to their, of course, philosophy. We've got Dembele out wide. You can already argue that he's a starter for Barcelona, but of course he's going to be here at the club for years to come. Abel Ruiz is in here as well, one for the future possibly. He's been really good for Barcelona's youth setups and also great for Spain's under-20 side. Alenia recently has become a first team player as well. Artur in midfield with Riqui Puig is just brilliant. Riqui Puig is probably the most exciting La Masia prospect that Barcelona have right now. And we all know about Artur Melo, came in from Gremio and has already become a starter. Incredible player. De Jong as well, the new signing from Holland, from Ajax. And he's going to be amazing for Barcelona. A huge sum of money was paid for him, 90 million if I'm not wrong, but he's just an unbelievable talent, and I'm sure he's going to come good for Barcelona. So that midfield that Barca have for years to come, it's going to be amazing. Cucurella now at Eibar, but Barcelona have only loaned him out, so we could be seeing him in a Barca shirt next season as backup to maybe Jordi Alba, and in the future, who knows, maybe as a starter. Longley, and of course one of Barcelona's new signings, under the radar signings I'd say, Todibo. The Frenchman looks really good. He's got some decent stats in FIFA already, but he's only 64 rated. But in the future, you never know. He's owned by Barcelona, so they may have seen something in him to, you know, become a superstar. Musa Weig as well, very impressive at the World Cup. Again, a player that could be in Barcelona's first team in years to come. Now, the goalkeeper situation was actually difficult to deal with because Barca don't really have a promising keeper, so I've just decided to put in Ter Stegen because I'm sure 6 or 7 years later, he's gonna still be at Barcelona. On the bench, I've put in rest of Barca's talents like Malcolm. I did include Malcolm in the first team because he's actually rumored to leave the club because of how Valverde has treated him. Sergi Samper is one of them as well that I've just put on the bench because why not? Rafinha the same, there was just no one else to put in. Miranda, Oriol Busquets, Chumi, Cuenca are youngsters that could come good for Barca in the future. So this is a possible future Barcelona team. Let me know your thoughts on this. Now, tactics wise, this team is going to try and replicate how Barcelona play in real life because we don't want Barca's style changing in the future. Ter Stegen's going to captain this side, Dembele to take free kicks, penalties and corner duties as well. He's going to share that with Artur Melo. And that is your future Barcelona team. And here's the Real Madrid team, and honestly this team looks really good. Probably on paper I would rate this team higher than Barcelona's, but it's only on paper. On the pitch things could be different. Vinicius Jr, of course, Real Madrid's new signing. He's actually playing a lot more for Real Madrid than I actually expected when he made the move, and he seems like a baller, man. He's got 5-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot in FIFA as well. I can't wait to see how he progresses for Real Madrid. Mariano up front, he's wearing the number 7 for Madrid right now, which honestly is hilarious. Asensio as well, we already know he's the golden boy for Real Madrid. He scored in Champions League finals already. Brahim Diaz, one of Madrid's new signing from Manchester City, again a very talented player. Cabellos and Llorente in midfield, two really good players. Llorente will be captaining the side. Reguilon is one of the fullbacks that Real Madrid have signed. I honestly don't know much about him, but I do know he's a good talent. Vallejo and Hermoso in defense. We all know Vallejo is really good and one for the future, and Hermoso actually is a player that's been sold to Espanyol with a buyback clause, if I'm not wrong. So Hermoso is in there, and look at one of his stats. This guy as a centre back has got 88 sprint speed. He's going to be a speed demon, at least in FIFA. Odriozola as Real Madrid's right back. He's actually 23, so he just about fits in as one of the future of Real Madrid players. Lunin in goal. Real Madrid actually do have a promising keeper out on loan, and that is the Ukrainian Andrea Lunin. So this is the Madrid side, and I thought that a 4-3-3 attack formation will be the best way to fit in all of Real Madrid's talents. On the bench again, some more talented youngsters like Mayoral, Valverde, Theo Hernandez, Hakimi, who's now playing for Dortmund, but it's a loan deal, Gonzalez, Sanchez and Lopez. So this is the future of Real Madrid. Now tactics wise, it's a lot more balanced in comparison to Barcelona. It's not really based on possession. It's based on basically trying to attack as fast as possible, pressure and heavy touch, defensive style and an offensive style that is balanced. In terms of player roles, we've got Llorente captaining the side, because why not? Mariano to take free kicks, I guess his free kick stats are good. Asensio as well sharing the free kick duties, and Cabellos taking the corner stuff. So that is your Real Madrid team, and now it's time for the AI versus AI game between a future Barcelona team and a future Real Madrid team. Let me know in the comments section who's going to win, and let's get started off with the gameplay. Here we go guys, the experiment is being played at the Santiago Bernabeu because, well, the Camp Nou is not in FIFA. And also one more thing, normally in my experiments, most of the time we do use high rated players. And for this one, we are using low-rated players. So I'm interested to see what kind of gameplay differences do we see in today's game. So let's get this one started. Madrid on the attack, and here's Marco Asensio, who is the best player on the pitch in terms of overall. He beats Marc Cucurella without much of a problem, gets the shots off, takes a weird deflection, but it's out for a corner. And here go Barcelona on the attack with Frenkie de Jong down the wings. Interesting position for him to be in. He's holding up the ball really well. Finds Musa Wade without much of a problem. Riqui Puig back to Artur Melo. The Brazilian finds Abel Ruiz, who shoots, and Lunin makes the save. Barcelona had the first chance of this one. It was some good football. Madrid need to step up. Madrid finally have some possession. They've been really struggling to, keep the ball because of how good that Barcelona midfield is. I mean, if you've got a midfield with players like Frenkie de Jong, Artur Melo and Riqui Puig, you're going to struggle against them. Here's Frenkie de Jong, who's probably been the standout player in this game, as Artur Melo plays this one in behind to the Frenchman Ousmane Dembele. Clever fake shot there from him. He gets the shots off, and that is a very good save from the Ukrainian Andrea Lunin. Barcelona so far the better team. Here's Ousmane Dembele, finds Riqui Puig. Now Frenkie de Jong has scored. De Jong absolutely smashing that one in. A terrific finish from the young Dutchman. That is why Barcelona signed him, and that could be a sign for things, He could be doing that for Barcelona in real life in seasons to come. What a player, and he's now put this future Barcelona team into the lead against Real Madrid. The first half has come to an end, and it was all about this man, Frenkie de Jong. Barcelona dominated Real Madrid in this first half. They kept all the possession, they got themselves the goal as well, and now Real Madrid really need to respond in this upcoming second half because they haven't really done much in this first half. Even though on paper they have the better team. Real Madrid finally looking to attack as the ball finds its way to Vinicius Jr. Asensio now. Again, the Madrid players finally linking up well. It's Cabellos inside to Asensio, who gets the shots off, but a big save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen as the scoreline remains 1-0 to Barcelona. Interesting to see Madrid coming out so strong in the second half. Well, something has changed for sure, as Madrid are now dominating as Mariano takes the shot from a difficult position. Ter Stegen again up to the task, solid save from him. Something has changed in the second half, I guess tactically, because right now Real Madrid dominating. Now Barcelona finally keeping some possession. Let's see what they can do with it. It's Musa Weig back to De Jong again. De Jong seems to be the player that's getting the most touches in this game. Alenia now. Let's see what he can do. Back to Musa Weig. That's a very good cross, but Marcus Llorente gets that one away. Looks like Riqui Puig is coming off for Rafinha. Looks like Riqui Puig has been brought off for Rafinha. I'd love to see Malcolm or someone come on, but it seems like Rafinha is the first man to be brought on. Malcolm now coming on for Carlos Alenia. That's an interesting one. He'll add a lot of pace to the Barcelona team. Real Madrid need to score soon, otherwise it's going to be the future Barcelona team taking the win away. Honestly, this second half, I must give credit to Real Madrid. They've been the better side by far, but they've just unable to, create goal-scoring chances, clear-cut especially. But maybe this could be one. That is a terrific cross into the box, but the 64-rated, lowest-rated player on the pitch has, proved to be really useful there with a fabulous clearance as another cross was whipped in, but Cucurella blocked it. Vallejo inside to Dani Ceballos. Let's see what Madrid can do now. It's Vinicius Jr. whipping in a solid cross, but Cucurella heads it away. Real Madrid really putting a lot of pressure now on Barca, but Barcelona's defense is handling it. Well, this could be something for Barcelona. It's Artur Melo. Plays this one to Rafinha, and oh my freaking god. Rafinha just destroyed the net with the power on that shot. What a strike from the Brazilian, who currently is injured for Barcelona, but that was a strike and a half from Rafinha. He absolutely destroyed the net there with that effort. And there you go, Barcelona leading 2-0 in today's experiment video. Kinda disappointed with how lackluster Real Madrid were. I am not gonna lie, I have absolutely no idea what the Madrid coach has done. In these last few minutes, he's changed his formation to a 3-4-3. I guess he's trying to get that consolation goal. And that's that for this one, guys. The future of Barcelona seems to be in safe hands, at least according to FIFA 19, as the future Barcelona team have beaten the future Real Madrid team with a 2-0 scoreline. Really impressive performances from De Jong, I would say. I think De Jong has to be man of the match for this game. He was just superb, and I'm so excited to, see him in a Barca shirt come this summer. And obviously that is the end of this experiment video. I guess according to FIFA 19, Barcelona has a better future than Real Madrid. Comment down below your thoughts on this experiment's results. Let me know what experiment do you guys want to see next. And that's it for today's video. Really hope you guys are enjoying the content of the channel. And if you guys are, I'd really appreciate you guys dropping a like on the video. Make sure to stay subscribed or subscribe for, of course, new FIFA 19 videos every single day. And I shall see you guys next time for another video on this channel.